What's going on, YouTube? Today we're working on a 1957 Chevrolet pickup truck grill. It has some issues, as you can see, rust being one of them. And I'm going to attempt to repair it and make it look new again. So stay tuned. Alright, so here are some of the issues. Two of the brackets that hold the bolts in place have rusted off and are no longer attached to the grill. Second, where the brackets were are rust holes. So I'm going to fill them in with welds and repair this the best I can with new metal welded onto the bracket. As you can see, I have two brackets that are still in place. They're not as bad, but there are holes in them still. So I don't know what I'm going to do with those as of yet. I'll probably put new metal on it and get them right again. On the other side is the same thing. Bracket came off and there are holes in the grill. Alright, so I'm going to start by cleaning up the brackets, get all the rust off, and I'm probably going to square up the ends so I'll have a fresh start with new metal. So it's cleaned up, all the rust is off. It's pretty rough shape it is. That's what we got to work with. It will work. Now for this one. Alright, so I went ahead and cut a piece of metal, put a little bend in it. It's not going to look factory, but it's going to serve the purpose of holding the bracket in place so I can put my bolt in. So I'm just going to put it up here so I can get the angle right, and just tack this bracket on. This metal I cut onto the bracket. For a welder, I'm just using a Harbor Freight $99 special. It ain't nothing fancy. It's flux core, but it seems to do what I need it to do. It's not too bad. Alright, well here it is. Not too bad, but it ain't too good either. But it's nice and strong. And it should be better than what was there originally. Alright, so I tacked the brackets into place under the grill. Now it's time to do a fit to see if they're going to line up with the holes in the truck. So I could just bring the grill over to the truck and put it on. But what's the fun in that? Let's do a cold start and move the truck over to us. Some work, but it's a good truck. I like it. Alright, let's see if the grill works. Well, as you can see, it's on. Needs a little bit of adjustment, but I think we got it. Alright, well, here is the finished product. It will work. It's not the prettiest thing out there, but it's solid. I can put my bolts back in it. Here's the other side. Here's the top side. If you guys recall, there were holes all throughout this. I filled them in with weld. Got a little small air pocket right there. And here is the other side. Another one or two little air pockets, but I'm not too concerned about that. Alright guys and girls, I think that will conclude part 1 of the 57 Chevrolet pickup truck grill. Next time we'll go ahead and get all this sanded down, front and back, and start to get under primer. First I'm going to try that rust converter and see how it does. And then after we're done with the grill, we're going to go ahead and tackle the hood. It needs a lot of help too. A lot of rust on the underside. And the top is okay. There's some holes in it throughout, especially underneath the emblem. But that's a different project.